All right, it's the rundown. Today is Thursday, March 8th. Shout out to Tim Cobbett. Happy birthday. It's not a big deal. The rundown is brought to you by SeatGeek. SeatGeek is the best way to buy and sell tickets on the secondary market because it takes all the tickets available and puts it in one easy-to-read chart where you see exactly what everybody's charging. So you know who is jacking the prices up. You know who is just looking to unload the tickets as fast as they can so you can get the best deal possible. They also guarantee that every ticket is real, no fraudulent nonsense. You can get tickets to sporting events, concerts, the theater, what else? Fucking comedians. Every time there's live action, SeatGeek's got you covered. So download the free app, go to settings, enter the promo code RUNDOWN, and you'll get $10 off your first ticket purchase. We start today, by the way, this is the weird trio. Three weirdos.
It's crazy because every time we do it, like, yeah, you guys want to do a rundown? Yeah, and then you look at topics, you're like, there's no fucking topics.
It's always, the topics always stink, and then we always make something out of nothing.
Yeah.
So
we
this first topic,
we almost had just a cute video of a dog on the rundown today.
Yeah.
It's a good way to break it up. Like, here's a cute dog.
Even Tech Andrew was like, you're
That's
doing
a
the dog as a
topic?
topic.
So we quickly, don't worry, we swapped it out for porn. So we'll be good. First topic, though, is a good one. It is International Women's Day, and your girl Jennifer Lawrence is in the headlines.
She is often. She finds herself there a lot.
Quite frequently.
But I don't mind it. I think people get sick of her. I'm a pro Jennifer Lawrence guy.
I can't figure her out. I don't know how I feel about it. Like on one hand.
There you go.
What did I say? On one half.
Yep. You said one half.
On one hand, she kind of seems like a minx, and she had the pictures and all that with the fappening, and you're like, oh, she's kind of freak. On the other hand, you see this, and you're like, yeah, Jennifer Lawrence definitely doesn't like fuck.
Well, so that's the story here. She says that she doesn't have sex because she's a germaphobe. She says she makes all of her partners take STD tests, so she's really not into the whole swapping of bodily fluids and whatnot, which is a pretty big part of sex.
Yeah,
it's hard to have sex if you're going to be worried about that stuff.
I'll date Jennifer Lawrence and we can just never fuck. Because I'm down with this.
Yeah.
Sex is icky, man.
It's cooties.
Yeah.
It's gross.
It's gross, dude.
Yeah, out on sex?
I'm definitely out on kissing. And then from
I would kiss Jennifer
You guys
Lawrence.
just talk about weird, crazy sex shit all the time?
Not all the time. It occasionally comes up, but I don't know. Like,
frequently.
Like, look, I have sex occasionally. Whatever. Guilty. But it's disgusting. Sex with me is gross. I'll tell you that.
Okay, yeah, no,
But like,
okay.
but so yes,
you're
you're disgusting. But like Jennifer Lawrence probably has like fucking movie star boyfriends and hot dudes and shit. Like her sex is not gross.
Like the least disgusting
You don't-
sex
Yeah.
that there is.
It's probably two hot people who are like in good shape and everything.
People- Sexing each
Everyone
other
is
up.
putting tongues in buttholes. You can't.
Yeah, but it's like a
there's no
sexy,
non-gross way to do
It's
that.
like a sexy tongue and a sexy butt.
Yeah, but it's inherently gross. That poop comes out, Kevin. I almost called you Peter there.
And this is what happens with this trio. Poop Peter?
Kevin.
I think
Peter?
I can trace it back. I think it was Jennifer Lawrence, Red Sparrow, Peter. Turner.
By the way, I got a message from the Turning guys because Dave was out there, so that whole story came up.
Yeah.
And Peter swears he knew who I was. He said it took him 2 or 3 seconds, but then he figured it out.
It could have been like
I don't know
seeing
about
your
that,
teacher
Uncle
at the
Pete.
supermarket.
Yeah, I mean, I
Like,
think he
what
was.
this? This is weird.
I think
You
he
don't
didn't
belong
know
here.
who I was.
We're on a red carpet.
Yeah, he definitely didn't belong
Yeah,
there.
people ask me, is Peter Chernin, that guy, does he like know Barstool? I'm like, I really hope not.
Like, I'm pretty sure he has way bigger things to do
He
than
should
worry about
have.
it.
Way-
He forgot he owns Barstool.
Way
I imagine.
big-
Yes.
He was
totally.
like, yeah.
I mean, he had no clue who I
Just a
was.
dollar value. That's pretty much how we do
But
it.
so
Good.
J-Law's in his new movie, and I mean, I
I can respect this. I can respect a woman who
find
likes,
it surprising.
who likes to
She
keep
seems
clean.
to be very cool, laid back, whatever. I wouldn't think that she'd be like, sex is icky. I thought she would be like, let's fucking go.
Well, Hubs in his blog had a good point. He's like, yeah, I say this too. He's like, yeah, no, I'm a germaphobe. That's why I haven't gotten laid. I'm like, dude. Okay.
Yeah, well,
touche.
that's like, Hubs needs to do that. Jennifer Lawrence, not so much.
I feel like with a celebrity though, like you can't go fucking random people because once you get herpes, like you're the herpes
And
celebrity.
you become Michael Rappaport. It's like, not good.
like that.
Nice.
I understand. Like you're protecting your brand and you're protecting your vagina. Like I can't get fucked with a diseased dick. That's
Yo.
a fair thing to say.
You can't knock anybody trying to prevent that from happening.
Yeah.
Dicks are gross. I agree
Oh.
with that.
That we can all agree on.
Grotesque.
Dicks are just coming in as like a rod of like
Just terrible.
unknown like bad things.
Yeah, just like I'm gonna
Bad shit, just-
shoot terrible stuff into you. You're gonna get,
You don't
get
know what it
knocked
is, you
up,
don't know what's
You're gonna
in-
get dirty. The whole thing is a disaster.
Jeez.
Now listen, the
It's gross
vagina
if
is
you're
not
full.
like excellent either, but dicks are weird.
Like one of my favorite lines in movies is in Slapshot when they're talking about
Yep.
how his wife's a lesbian now or whatever.
Yep.
And he's like, I get that. He's like, I've taken a lot of showers with guys and I've seen it, and it's not.
It's not good.
Men
Not
naked are
appealing.
disgusting. Women naked are beautiful. It's just very.
The female form,
And I think
far
most
superior.
just agree with that. That's just no matter what side you're on. That's pretty
100%.
standard. Very standard.
100%.
We're gross.
We might be speaking just for the three of us here, but we are gross.
Touche.
Well,
Jennifer,
I mean,
touche.
it segues nicely into this
Yeah,
next
Jennifer's
topic.
like, you need a fucking STD test and 6 months in the gym. Then I'll fuck you.
Then maybe I'll consider
Yeah,
it.
right.
And also, if you could like fix your face too.
The only
Shave that
standards in the
fucking
world.
back. Get your ass waxed.
Everyone else is like, this'll work. Sure. Like, oh, yeah, okay, whatever.
This NFL prospect, LSU running back, getting grilled by, it's an anonymous team, I think, right? We
Yeah,
don't know who
yeah,
did it.
yeah, they come
So
out.
this anonymous team is asking him, does he like men? Is his mom a hooker? Kind of trying to like throw him to the fire and see how he reacts and how
That
he handles
doesn't make any
himself.
sense to me.
I
Like
don't,
they're thrown to the fire because there's a difference. Someone asks me something in a boardroom or someone trash talks me in a game, I'm gonna have a different reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you just come to me in the street and say like, "Yo, your mom a hooker?" Like, what the fuck is this?
If I have some
and if
like,
someone said it to me like on the ice, I'd be like, "All right, like
you know what you're doing.
I know what you're
If I had
doing.
some like, nerdy fucking like analytical GM assistant being like, hey, is your mom a whore? I'd be like, I'm gonna break your face. Like, but on the field, that shit talk is shit talk.
Yeah.
Honey Nut Cheerios type shit. Like you have to be prepared for that.
It's kind of like Office Space when they're at, like asking everybody all the questions, see who they're gonna fire, who not, and the people try to give all their like calculated answers, and then what's the main guy's name?
Peter.
Peter. Where he's like, I really just don't give a fuck about anything, and they're like, give this guy a raise.
Yeah, so
Same
it's
kinda
like
deal
you're
where
giving
it's
them the opportunity almost to
Right,
like give
exactly.
a good
It's
answer.
almost,
So
and
all
I'm
right,
also-
Riggs, you were what, the fucking power play specialist at Harvard, right?
Correct, yeah.
So let's say you're getting
One goal
drafted in the
through 6
NHL,
months,
and I'm the scout, and I'm asking you, do you like men? Is your mom a hooker? Tell me. Go ahead, react.
I don't think so.
Well, I'm not drafting you.
I
don't think so to what?
The answer for both?
That was you said, is your mom a hooker? I said, I don't think so.
He said, "Do you like men?" As your mom a hooker? You
Oh.
skirted the first one.
I didn't hear
Red
that part.
flag there.
So I'd be like, well,
We'll
all
take
right.
him off the board.
So I'd be like,
What
all
if
right,
I
Riggs
did?
is gay.
Would be kind of a
I
wild-
actually do kind of like the answer of I don't know if my mom's a hooker. That's
Yeah, I
funny.
mean, you just don't
I
know.
think so.
But
She could be. I don't know if she does at night.
you're deciding to pay people fucking tens of millions of dollars to be on your team. You can ask them whatever
Whatever
fuck
you want.
Especially like when you're.
I mean, like the NFL is the only sport you do that in, though. Like any other, like if you're hiring the CEO of Barstool Sports, you don't get to ask Erica.
I
Like, she's
think you
making-
should. I think you should be able to ask people whatever the fuck you want. If it's
Imagine
like your
that.
decision
I remember
of who's
meeting
going to
Eric
be in
at
your
the
company,
coffee shop right outside. Imagine if I was like, all right, is your mom a hooker?
just see how they react. Doesn't there are all kinds of crazy stories in like Wall Street and finance when they interview people and ask them
Yeah.
crazy ass shit.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
You just want to see how you react.
Yeah, but like I mean, like a gay one, like you just can't ask. Like you can't ask someone on Wall Street if they're gay.
I'm
bet you
sure
that happens.
legally you cannot, but
Right.
I'm saying, I don't think it's a problem. I think you should be able to ask people whatever the fuck you want, just see how they react.
The NFL
You're
is
not saying, hey, are you gay? Because there's definitely a problem with that. You're just asking, like, hey, are you gay?
See how you're gonna react.
How do they react?
The NFL definitely is a little different because so much of their market is middle America redneck, where like I can see a team being like worried, being like if we have like the Dallas Cowboys, I don't think can have a gay player. Like it has to be like the Northeast team has to have like the first gay player.
Yeah, then it's definitely different. I would agree with that. If they're like asking because they're like, if you say yes, you're out, that's bad. If they're asking just to kind of get a read, how do you react?
Just to
How-
fucking
how
keep,
do
keep
you
you on your
brain work through
toes,
things?
fuck
I don't
you up
know.
in your interview.
Well, how are we gonna do in marketing? I mean, like it happened with Dez Bryant. What was it? 5 years ago?
Same question.
Yeah, same question, but I feel like it was a bigger story then, or maybe I just like paid more attention.
Well,
to
it's
sports
also,
then,
I think
but-
Dez Bryant was a bigger name, right?
Oh yeah, what's
So.
this guy's name? I don't remember.
Derrius Guice.
Is he like a?
He's one of the best
Big deal?
running backs in the draft.
All
yeah.
right.
My thing is though, like, would you not draft a guy because his mom was a prostitute?
No.
Oftentimes I feel like I
mean, I'm
would. Like I'd be like, this guy's gonna be fucking crazy on the football field. His mom's a hooker. He doesn't know if he bangs guys or not. This guy's fucking crazy.
Yeah, he
Like,
made it
let's
this
go.
far. Like, this guy's great.
Yeah.
What a legend. What a
Like
savage. Sign him up.
you're persevering if you are making it to a professional
Right.
level if your mom's a hooker.
Like, loves
you
his
give
mom to
the-
death. She's a hooker. He's great in college. Now he's going to be a millionaire. Like,
Right.
This guy's awesome.
Top of the board.
Fucking sign him up.
Second half of the rundown is brought to you by MyBookie. March Madness is here. That means there's a bazillion games to bet on and a lot of money to be made. MyBookie is one of the most reliable spots to do it because they pay out when you want your money. It's the name of the game in gambling is trying to get money. So when you ask for it, they will let you take your money out. It sounds like such a simple process, but a lot of places, they give you the runaround, they hold on to it. MyBookie will pay you out, no questions asked. Right now, if you use the code RUNDOWN, you get a 50% bonus on your first deposit. So go to mybookie.ag today, use the code RUNDOWN. You get a 50% bonus on whatever you initially put up. Start betting through the tournament. A lot of money to be made, so get it. A little Where Are They Now update on one of the all-time smoke shows. I don't remember her name, but she's super hot. Kate from Fairfield.
Oh, I was going to say Samantha.
Nope, Kate.
Kate.
Not even close. Samsonite. So she was getting dumped, and she fucking broke her boyfriend's nose because he was trying to dump her. I think this is, the classic, the age-old, as hot as a girl is, there's always somebody tired of fucking her.
Yeah.
I don't know if that even applies here. I think my take.
I mean,
on this
listen,
is
she's
totally
a
different.
beautiful girl, and a lot of people's first reaction is like, oh my God, how could you dump this girl?
Oh, I didn't think about that. Anyone can get dumped. I get dumped sometimes.
It's crazy that you're ever even in a position to be dumped.
You're right.
Correct.
We're just talking about how disgusting and terrible we are and just not eligible to be dated.
Imagine if Feidelberg dumped you. That's like gotta be the lowest.
Break the fuck out of this nose. I've been begging for my nose to get broken since I was like 6. Because then you go in there and
You
you're
can be like, shape
you're
it
like,
up.
yo, by the way, clean this fucking schnoz up.
You want me to break your nose? I think we've had this conversation before.
What?
I'll break your nose for you.
Yeah? Do it right now. I was worried he was gonna. But I think
that would have
anyone
been an
like
all-time moment.
Would have been.
Just Kevin right hooked you.
I
Oh,
was like, all right then.
that's a rundown. Right later.
One of these days.
I think anyone who takes themselves, if you get punched in the face once and you take yourself to the hospital, I don't care if it's a guy or a girl hitting you.
Did you see the picture, by the way?
No.
So it's like we can't put the picture out. That was private, but this girl packs a punch. Like
Nose
he's
is real
fucked up.
Yeah,
Like
that's bad.
like
Very fucked up.
broken nose. Because my first reaction was like broken nose. Like really, and like it's like
No,
Owen
nose
Wilson,
looks like a river at this point.
Yeah.
It's like
like-
left,
really?
right,
And I think he still had like dried blood. Yeah, look. I mean, this kind of sucks for the
We're
viewers.
gonna
I don't
show
know
it,
if we
but
put
not
out there,
show
but-
it.
Yeah.
We're gonna show it, but not show it.
This is a kid who deserves to get punched in the face.
I was gonna say
This kid-
the Kate thing comes with a broken nose.
That's
Oh,
pretty
well.
funny.
I mean, he
Maybe
doesn't.
deserve to get punched in the
He
face.
doesn't strike me
It's
as
funny. I like
the
you
type
made
of
it
guy
funny.
that would
It's
end
a
up
good
with her.
caption, yeah.
That's a good one.
Maybe that's why though. Like funny wit like that's how you end up with the hot chick.
I'd get myself to the hospital. I'd get the nose. I'd get the plastic surgery too, of course. And but I don't think I mean, look, gals. God, that was close. I felt the wind.
Yeah.
That was
Jackie
pretty
Jet Li
quick
shit.
for you too, Kevin.
The
Very quick.
gals have been wearing punches from dudes for like hundreds of years. Say you ran into the door, just like
Do the old classic like.
take one for the team, dude. You can't be, like just wear the 2 black guys.
Well,
I bought myself on a cabinet.
You're saying he can't go to the hospital?
You can go to the hospital, get a
Can't go to the
fix, but
cops.
I was gonna
you
say
can't-
she
you
like
can't
got
look-
arrested for it
yeah,
too.
when they ask what happened, be like, I don't know, man. Like, I bumped my nose on the door. I fucking fell down the stairs.
Yeah,
Whatever they
to
say,
like
you know?
press charges or whatever is like. come
Yeah,
on,
but I
bro.
mean, she could be like a next level, like psycho.
Right.
Yeah, but
He's
this
like,
is just awakening that beast because she's not going to jail for this.
no, but he's like, this needs to be on the police's radar in case, like, when the next thing happens.
Right. I
Like,
mean,
this needs to be on there.
this is like
there needs to be a
Feidelberg's
record
dream.
of this, right?
Feits
Because he
is
might
like-
be like, this is
just doing
just,
my best to
this is
Kate
phase
call
one.
me. He'll take care of
This
it.
is almost like you call the police to be like, when my apartment's burned down, you know who to go to.
correct. Like, there needs to be a trail.
When you
Right.
find my charred
She
body.
clocked me.
Yes, when you find my remains, you know who it was.
Yeah, I think that's. I mean, that's.
I
kind
would
of the
just
vibe
get
that I
it was Kate tattooed on me.
Across the face.
Yeah.
It was Kate.
Nah, like someone like an autopsy, like only someone like a mortician would find it. Like, ooh, I found a clue here. Just like that weird, some weird mortician.
Your beautiful mind is working in some ways today. Talking about morticians and shit. This is something.
Mortician, huh? I
found
like
a
that you've
clue.
got the mortician in your
Yeah,
mind.
I did not see a mortician reference coming on today's
I don't
rundown.
think I've ever heard one. That's great.
Last segment, last topic before we get into the after show. The Kansas City Royals once again are doing their fight against porn. They have a meeting, at least last spring training.
That's a losing battle. That's like Reagan's war on drugs. You're not winning this one, pal.
Just say no ain't gonna work here, man. Every year it seems like they're gonna do this. They rally their team together for a meeting and they have some sort of like anti-porn advocate talking hashtag porn kills love, and they are really proud on Instagram, being like, we're the first and only team to like fight this fight. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is not like some worthy cause. It's not like you're fighting like abuse or harassment. Like, just let dudes fucking pound, and girls just fucking watch porn and enjoy themselves.
Like, don't you want your team like kind of jerking off, release
Absolutely.
that energy so that they're like kind of even?
No, you don't have any sort of like domestic disputes, or you don't get caught with anybody you shouldn't, or you're not in the wrong scenes. Like, this is the way to go.
This is like we're fighting this fight. Like, dude, like the Egyptians were drawing fucking naked chicks in hieroglyphics.
From Egyptians to morticians.
Tugging their dicks in a temple. Like, humanity has survived this far with pornography. This leads me to believe that someone on a team
I'm trying to.
has a bad. Like,
I'm letting you
problem.
get there. I want you to get there.
This it make me think someone on the team has
Yes.
a bad, like a real porn.
Like, this is
addiction.
almost
And
like
they're
a
we gotta
staged
get-
intervention, where it's like the
Yep.
whole team needs to get together because, like, one cat has
Like, we
a
need Perez
super
to
problem.
stop fucking clogging the showers. he just
You know
busting
who,
loads
you know
all
who
over
this,
the
I
place.
thought about immediately, though, is our good friend George Brett. I feel like has to be like, what the fuck is this about?
Yeah,
What's
that's
my
true.
team? Unless maybe it's him.
He's like sending like strongly worded emails to the management, like, "Are you fucking kidding me? This is what the Royals are doing."
Right.
He's including links like they can't even watch this video.
You watch this, you tell me they shouldn't be watching this. Are you kidding me? Just losing his mind.
I could either see that, or like George Brett has never even like been on the internet. Like, he doesn't
Yeah.
even know what internet porn is. He's
Yeah,
like, I
but
just
You
have
see
real
him
sex.
typing that.
Oh,
Granted,
yeah.
his fingers are covered in barbecue sauce.
But that was like the old man type for sure. It's like, all I do is have sex with real women. I don't have it on the computer. I'm George fucking Brett.
Even if he'd never been on a computer, George Brett would be like pro porn, just like
Has
out
to
of
be.
principle.
Has to be.
Yeah,
I mean,
I can
anybody,
see George Brett just having a stack of nudie mags.
yeah, old
big
school.
time. Yeah,
Just thumbing
He's got
through
the same
on the
stack,
bowl.
same stack for like the last 30 years.
I mean,
He got mad when the Bush went out of style.
Yeah,
Going on
big
eBay.
time. Yeah.
super
Get
pumped that it's
some
coming
oldies.
back.
Totally. That's like you can scour a fucking porn site all day, and you always go back to the oldies. It's the same type of deal. He's got his own mag.
I feel like anybody who's like against porn is a weirdo. Like, that's a very strange thing to worry about. You don't want someone else looking at people fucking on the computer. You're worrying about.
I'm
too
probably
much shit.
addicted to porn, and look at me. I'm
Probably.
fine.
Probably. You have bought 3 browser subscriptions in 1 year.
I get 3 months. No, not in 1 year.
18 months.
No. I've done 2 since New York. The other one was ages ago.
I think you're lying.
Erica just walked in for that.
That was
Can I
good
expense
time.
those? I talked about it. Nothing.
Nothing. We're good.
You could definitely expense it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, considering our subject material, like
Totally.
that's research basically.
Yeah.
And speaking of the weird show that we do, we had a voicemail yesterday on KFC Radio, or today. This dude calls in. He's got 3 nuts, 3 balls. One of which is kind of a benign tumor. So it's not really a testicle, but there's 3 nuts down
Well,
there.
aesthetically, it's
Correct.
It's
There are
three- you got 3 balls.
3 balls.
Okay.
And
A
he wanted
three-balled
to
dude.
know. He wanted to know if that is a good pickup line. And
Absolutely not.
Thank you.
Wrong.
Not even
False.
close.
False. You're saying no, you're saying they're wrong.
Look, if
You're
a chick-
wrong,
if a
John.
chick-
You're
wrong?
wrong. You're wrong.
Rarely.
Speaking of wrong, that's incorrect. The
3 balls is gross.
Feits-
Dude, 3 balls works as a fucking pickup line on me. I'd be like, let's go, bathroom, I need to see him.
Yeah, but that's just because you're just a weirdo.
Okay,
that
if
would
a
be-
chick came up to me and was like, I have 2 pussies, I'd be like, let's go, bathroom, I need to see him.
No, if a chick came up to me and was like, I have 3 titties, I'd be like, that's fucking weird. Get out of here.
Total
I
Recall.
don't think
Come
so.
on.
Yeah, I love to fuck movie characters. I think like there was
no-brainer.
a
mean,
porn.
This guy is
Give
on
me a 2
fire.
titty,
This is NBA
2
Jam
titty
right
normal
here.
chick all day, 3 titties, I'm out. It's weird.
You're out?
Out.
I
I
mean,
do it for the story.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's just too weird.
Riggs is-
Look,
Riggs
he's
is
not
wrong.
proposing to the
No,
kid.
Riggs is wrong.
Like-
Riggs is wrong.
Like that's very cool to be able to be like, hey, you want a story? Like, I got a story for you guys.
Look, the story thing, I
I
get it's
played
great, but
fucking
it,
pickleball with a chick's titty.
Pickleball.
on some level, if you
You
get
play
in there.
pickleball? We played this
no,
weekend.
no.
First time ever. It's fun.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We played it in high school
Did you?
in gym class.
I was down
Great
in Florida
game.
this weekend. I think it's a big thing down there.
It's a great game.
Fun.
You ever play pickleball?
No.
It's great. You should do it.
It sounds
let me
great,
know.
Kevin.
It's
It
like
sounds really
it's like basically like ping pong if you were standing on the table.
Oh, okay.
So it's like wooden
you're
paddle,
talking
kind
about
of like a
tennis.
wiffle ball. No, but it's like
Sounds a lot like tennis.
It's like mini tennis. It's a much better way to describe it than ping pong with standing on the table.
no, it's not. I like mine better. Mini tennis and ping pong on the table are the same thing.
Riggs
It's like a
Riggs is
wooden
right.
paddle and like a wiffle ball.
It sounded like you said, like, instead of playing on a table, you're standing on the court and hitting over what would be a ping pong net, which is literally.
I'm trying to remember. Is it like a badminton level, the net?
No, it's a tennis level.
Is it? Is
Yeah,
that low?
Maybe it's a little higher.
All right, so it's like playing tennis. Anyway, this
I
guy's
think it
wrong.
works. I think
This
it
guy's
works.
wrong.
I think-
I said like there is.
I'm just thinking
you
about
could
if someone
maybe
told me there's
find the
two
girl.
vaginas,
Could maybe
I'm in.
find the girl who would like laugh at it, and then maybe you could have a combo. I don't think there's any girl who's like, I want to fuck your 3 balls.
Yeah, right. I agree. So it'd be like,
It's something mysterious. You're adding something unique to you that no one else in that bar has.
We started off the rundown by explaining how gross that general area
Now
already
we're
is.
gonna
You want to make
get
it
it
weirder?
No, but you know,
I would make it look like some like fucking alien.
I
Like,
think it would look better actually.
creature.
I might get a testicle implanted. I think it's got like a more of a triangle aesthetic with that.
No, because then it's like a wandering ball. At least when you got 2, they're always like a tandem, and they're kind of like
They're like
together.
buds.
When you got 3, it's
got a
like this
roaming
one could be
ball.
up here, up down there, poking
Then
out.
it's just like you
Ugh.
have like a handful of like fucking. There's just like a mess. It can go all over the place.
Right. It's already enough of a mess. You don't need to make it a
Those
I
little
more.
think
Chinese
it's more
balls.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
When you get the 3 in your hand.
Do you
I
think
don't
your
know.
third one is like more sensitive than the other one?
Zero feeling, I would imagine.
Benign tumors? They don't have feeling?
I would imagine.
Man, not many nerve endings in there, are there?
I have no idea about tumors. I'm not sure.
I just don't. I don't know. I don't think you would use it. I just don't. I don't think that would be like, oh, I wasn't gonna fuck this guy, but now I'm going
The
to.
only
He's got
thing
3
that I would
balls.
say
You
is,
got her
you know, maybe
thinking,
getting
that's
out
what-
in front of the story.
Look,
So
mysterious.
it's like you
remember
know
the
what
book?
you're getting
That
into.
would be different.
When I take my pants off, you're gonna see
Oh, that
3
doesn't
nuts.
But then it's
That's
not a pickup line. It's a
Right,
like, hey,
right.
I don't want to creep you out, so you say no, and we're just about to fuck.
Correct.
Remember-
I'm just saying, the only way I would bring it up is if I was trying to get ahead of the story, not like, oh, I think you're gonna like this, baby.
Dude, no. All
Correct.
you need to do
That's
is you
a
gotta
correct-
have
that is
give her
correct.
a reason to remember you. That dude, that fucking mysterious dude who wrote the game, that weirdo. No one would fuck that guy with the hat and the earrings,
It's
and the lip ring.
What do you call it? Peacocking.
But he's
Having 3
peacocking.
nuts
There's
is
a reason to
peacocking.
remember you. You go up, you go, I got 3 fucking balls. She's like, I remember that fella.
You will
He's
remember
a
me,
3-ball gentleman.
but I don't know if that's a good thing. You know.
He's 3 balls.
All right, that's the rundown.